All right, this one I'm just gonna wing it. I got out some breakfast pork chops yesterday, and I thawed them out, and then I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with them, so then I decided I was gonna pound them out into cutlets and make brajol with a sauce. But I'm not in the mood for that, so then I think I'm gonna pound them out. And then I went and I was digging around, and I found a can of I didn't feel like going to the store. So I found a can of mushrooms, I got some heavy cream in there, and a couple other things. So I'm just gonna wing this and see how it comes out. I just finished boiling up some cavatappi macaronis, and I'm just gonna have that on the side. So let's see how it goes. I didn't have a shallot or a shallot either, so I went outside. Let me grab it. Look at this. So I went outside, and this was growing in my flower pot. It's a scallion, or a green onion, of course. And we just had about 4 inches of snow just 2 days ago. And I'm surprised this thing endured. So anyway, instead of the shallot, I'm just going to use this because they're good. It'll be fine. All right, so let me chop this up real quick, and then I'll get a mallet and I'll pound those. I'll pound those cutlets down. All right, I got this apparatus here, and all I'm going to do is put this in between some plastic and then pound them. If you have to make something that's presentable, you know, like brajols or something in a sauce, but you still have to tenderize the cutlet, only beat one side with the knurled end of the hammer, and then when you flip it, beat the other with the smooth side of the hammer. So you roll the beat up side, looking the knurled side, you know, you put garlic and whatever you're going to put on there. Then when you roll it up, the outside looks good, so it's presentable. It's just a thought. Nice and thin. I don't know what that is, you know, 1/4 inch or whatever. All right, that's that. Let me wash this. All right, now all I'm going to do is salt and pepper these, fry them in olive oil. And I'm not using a non-stick pan, so if there's any little bits on the bottom, I'm going to deglaze it with some wine. I guess it was on sale or something, I'm not sure, because I've had a bottle of Marsala and a bottle of port sitting over there for months, and I haven't used it, so I'm going to open one of those and cook this in it. Well, cook the sauce in it and then put it on top of these. Just a little salt and pepper. Should be just enough room. that scallion I chopped. Garlic. I'll throw in a knob of butter. Smells really good. Hopefully it'll taste pretty good. Pretty good for cheap wine. Let me burn off the alcohol. You could use a flour. Let me get another cream. Flour and butter. You know, you take your whip or whisk and stick it in the butter and stick it in the flour, and they call that like a beurre blanc. Or if you were using the sauce, like a velouté or something like that. But I'm not a huge fan of flour as a thickening agent. I'd rather use cream or cream or starch, cornstarch, potato starch, something like that. Let me thicken that up a little bit. So that's done. Here's how that looks. This white usually washes everything out. So, let's see how it's going to taste. All right, there is that. Doesn't look like much, but let's see how it tastes. I was a little heavy-handed on the salt on the chops or the cutlets. The mushrooms, the sauce is really good. I wanted egg noodles, but I didn't have any. And I didn't feel like going to the store, and if I went to the store, I would have used fresh mushrooms instead of canned mushrooms. But for an off-the-cuff thing, out of everything I had in my house, this one's pretty good. I give it a try. It's good.